Ah, yes, animation. It is the very most important ancient times of art I've ever had in my life that you can sketch, draw, or color. That is neat, right? So, what up, y'all? Eric Creel, the Reviewer King, established 2002, and I here today to do a top 10 best animated features of all time. Let's get on to my number 10 choice. My number 10 has to be Despicable Me 2, the best Illumination entertainment film I've ever had. I just saw in 3D here in July 6th of 2013, and I bought it on Blu-ray and DVD for the last December 2013. It was awesome. So this and Frozen are equivalent are one of my favorite animated films of 2013. The animation is very awesome at the best. The story, very cool. The characters are so awesome, including the happy song from Despicable Me 2. Definitely the best song from Illumination Entertainment films. So, anyway, number 9 has to be the Peanuts movie. This is easily one of the best Blue Sky Studios film I've ever had in my life. I just saw on November 7th of 2015 at my local theaters. It was awesome based on the Charles M. Schulz memories. The animation is very awesome. The story, very cool, and the characters are very likable. So, including the first two Mega Trainer songs, we have Good to Be Alive, So Awesome, and Better When I'm Dancing. Super cool. And up at number 8. Can you tell me what's the number 8 is? My number 8 has to be Pinocchio. Yes, Pinocchio is by doubt the greatest Walt Disney animated features of all time. And this is the second Walt Disney animated classic that is started in 1940. Whoa, it takes 80 years long. Wow, it's so classic. I love classic animated films. They are awesome, such as Toy Story and this. Animation look very cool. The story, very awesome. And the characters are really lovable, including the awesome songs, including We Wish You Upon a Star, I Have No Strings Attached, and many kinds of songs that I love from the Walt Disney songs of the evolution of the Disney songs. I mean, the Disney songs, I meant not Dizzy, Disney songs. So, let's get on to my number 7 spot. Number 7 has to be Farmageddon, a Shaun the Sheep movie. Ah, yes, definitely one of my favorite Netflix animated movie for right now. The animation looked very wonderful for a stop motion animated clay thing from Aardman. The story, very cool. The characters are very lovable. So yeah, if you have not seen my Farmageddon, the Shaun the Sheep Netflix original movie review, just go ahead and watch it from my channel. So, let's get on to the number 6 spot. My number 6 has to be Battle for Muni from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Definitely one of my favorite TV film of all time to begin with. I just watched that on LG Blu-ray player for the originally, and finally I watched it in every 4 episodes on October 2019. And it is the best TV movie of all time. The animation looked very awesome, same as the shows itself, because of the second season of Star Force Evil in 2016 for a Sugar Cube and Rough Draft Korea, and including rest of the same animations who brought Gravity Falls, The Owl House, Amphibia, and also Big City Greens. And yes, the characters are very awesome, and the story is very cool. And yeah, and let's get on to my number 5 spot. The number 5 has to be Everything is Awesome. Everything is on the number 5 spot. Everything is awesome. It's the Lego Movie. Yep, the Lego Movie is by doubt one of my favorite film of 2014, right next to How to Train Your Dragon 2 and Big Hero 6. And it's one of my number 5 favorite animated feature of all time. The animation is so awesome based on a Lego construction toy. The story, very cool, and the characters are so awesome. And everything is awesome. Get it? Because everything is awesome, whole entire world, and a whole planet of the galaxy. That is just so cool. I mean, it really is awesome. So yeah, the Lego Movie is just awesome. So let's get on to the number 4 spot. Number 4 has to be Spider-Man, Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. That's right, Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse is by doubt the number 4 favorite animated feature of all time, as soon because Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse is one of the best Sony Pictures animated film of all time. The animation is so awesome, the story very cool, the characters are really awesome, and the new musics look really cool because it is based on the comic books by Stan Lee. So, I love Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It is the best Sony Pictures animated film in the works. So, number 3 has to be How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. Definitely the greatest finish to the end of its trilogy. The animation looked really cool, the story very awesome, and the characters are very wonderful. So yeah, this is by doubt my second favorite DreamWorks animated film for right now, right under Trolls World Tour. Because How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World is my number 3 favorite animated feature of all time. And the number 2 has to be the Toy Story trilogy. Let's get on to the Toy Story. The first Toy Story is a masterpiece. The animation is so classic, the story very cool, the characters are very awesome, and the Randy music scores look really awesome. Okay, on to Toy Story 2. Even better than the first film. The animation looked very awesome, the story very cool, the characters are very awesome, including Randy Newman music scores look really awesome, including Woody's Roundup theme song. That is so awesome. And then on to Toy Story 3. Very awesome for its trilogy. The animation looked really cool, the story very awesome, and the characters are so awesome. And yes, including Randy Newman music scores look very wonderful. And then the final one, up at number 1. My number 1 has to be Toy Story 4 and Trolls World Tour. So let's get on to Toy Story 4. Even better than the previous 3 films. The animation looked very amazing. The story, very cool, and the characters are very awesome, including Randy Newman music scores look really wonderful. I just saw in IMAX for the last June 22nd of 2019. It is easily the best Pixar animated film ever made. And let's get on to Trolls World Tour. Definitely my new favorite DreamWorks animated film of all time. The animation looked really cool, the story very awesome, the characters are super awesome, and the new songs look even way much better than the first film. Ah, yes, I have blast by watching Trolls World Tour on demand, and it is super awesome. So yeah, that's my reasons of Toy Story 4 and Trolls World Tour are by doubt my number 1 favorite animated features of all time. Tell me what do you think of my top 10 favorite animated features of all time. Whether you agree with or whether you disagree with. So let me know in the comments. Tell me what's your favorite animated features of all time. So that does it for today. Hope you all enjoy and have a nice day.